Hello again, friends. Recently, I had the joy of going on vacation. It took a plane ride to get me there. When we left Vancouver, it was pouring down rain, as it only can pour down rain in Vancouver. We volunteered to have our carry-on bags checked as we headed into the plane, and the ground worker, dripping with that rain, who was stowing the suitcases, joked with us about whether or not we really wanted to get out of Vancouver. I told him I thought we'd manage for the 10 days we would be gone. The plane took off, and we climbed through layers and layers of clouds. And then came that wonderful moment when the clouds thinned out and the sunshine and blue sky burst upon us. For the rest of our flight, regardless of whether there were clouds or clear sky below us, we were sailing along in clear blue sky. Now, I was writing those paragraphs while we were still in the airplane, so I didn't know what we were going to encounter when we descended back to the ground for our landing at our destination. However, that wasn't a concern in the moment. And isn't that the case with our life journey as well? We have struggles, and then God lifts us out of them and helps us soar on wings like eagles. God always sees what is above and below the clouds, and so he's able to direct us and help us, no matter which side of them we're on as well. The Lord will guide you always, the Bible tells us. He will satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land and will strengthen your frame. You will be like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose waters never fail. During the peaceful blue sky times, we're meant to pause and look around and be encouraged and refreshed so we have strength for the more challenging times in our journey. Loving God, what a beautiful world you've created and what wonderful lives you have for each of us. The loved ones you formed with care and for whom you have an amazing life planned. Help us to recognize your presence and respond to your invitation to live this moment in this day to the full. The Lord replied, "My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest." We want to pause and appreciate and give thanks during the moments we are experiencing the blessing, and remember them when other pressures bring clouds and storms our way. But in it all, help us to remember that you, our all-seeing, all-loving God, are with us in it all, giving us everything we need for a life that is wonderful beyond our ability to imagine. Amen. So for those who feel like they've been under the clouds for a very long time, and we Vancouverites know what that's like, I pray today that you will experience the comfort of God's caring presence that's enough to get us through to the other side of this season, no matter how long that takes.